Good morning, students. I hope you're feeling well today. And I think you are energetic. And today we're going to learn something new. So you keep your books and notebooks ready. We'll start with a new topic, that is terms associated with spherical lenses. Okay, students? Let's start with the topic. The very first important is the focus. See, we've talked about that there are two lenses. One is a convex lens and second is the concave lens. So convex lens, in convex lens we'll define what is the principal focus of convex lens. So when we are putting a large number of parallel rays, see all the rays that are coming, they are parallel to the principal axis. So when parallel rays are coming to the principal axis, they all will converge at a point after refraction. Okay? They will converge at a point after refraction, and that point is called the principal focus of the convex lens. Is it clear? We know convex lens is a converging lens, so it will converge all the parallel rays on this point, and this point will be called as the principal focus of convex lens. Okay, let's talk about what is the principal focus of concave lens. Now in case of concave lens, we know concave lens is a diverging lens. So first again we'll think all the rays will be coming parallel to the principal axis. Okay, but since it is a diverging lens, it will diverge all the rays from after refraction. But since we know that any ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis should meet at the focus, so we'll extend all these rays back, right? And this has to be dotted lines, and they will meet at this point F. Now in this case, these rays are not actually meeting here. Now if we look at the whole diagram, we'll see that it appears that all these rays are coming from this point. So we can define the principal focus. It is a point where all the rays, they appear to come from this point in case of concave lens. Okay, they appear to come from this point, right? And this lens is called the diverging lens. So we got to define the principal focus of the concave lens, right? Let's come to the next term, that is the optical center. The center of the lens, see this black dot is indicating the center of the lens, and this center will be called as the optical center. So what is optical center? The center of the lens. Okay. Next is focal length. We know there is a focus. The distance, this point is called the O, which is called the optical center. So the distance between the optical center and the F is called the focal length. The distance between the optical center and the focus is called the focal length. Okay? Clear? Let's come to the next one. Center of curvature. Now before we define the center of curvature, we must understand how a lens is formed. Okay, so let's take two spheres. We got to take two spheres, right? And when both these spheres, they are hollow glass spheres. Both they are made up of glass, right? They are, in case of mirror, we always take hollow. But in case of lenses, we will take solid spheres. These both are solid spheres made up of glass. They are made up of glass and they are solid. They are not hollow in this case. And this is the center of the first sphere. This is the center of the second sphere. So we have C1 and C2. Okay. Now this area, if you can see this area, this area will form your convex lens, right? This area will form your convex lens. So center of curvature means it is the center of those two spheres. Okay, it is the center of those two spheres from which this lens has been made. Okay, so what is center of curvature? It is the center of those two spheres from which the lens has been made. And because the lens is made with two spheres, so we will have two center of curvature. One is C1 and another is C2. Okay. Now coming to the principal axis. What is principal axis? Principal axis means the imaginary line. What is principal axis? The imaginary line that passes through the, suppose this is your lens, so the imaginary line that passes through the optical center, the focus, and the center of curvature. So we will have two focus and two center of curvature in the lens. So principal axis, this ray is called principal axis. The imaginary line which is passing through the optical center, focus, and the center of curvature is called the principal axis. Clear? Next is, what is aperture? Aperture means the diameter of the lens. If this is your lens, this is your aperture. This is your aperture. This Mn is your aperture. So Mn is the diameter of the lens. Okay. I hope you are clear with the three definitions: center of curvature, principal axis, and aperture. Center of curvature means the center of spheres from which the lens has been made. Principal axis means the imaginary line that passes through the optical center, focus, and center of curvature. Aperture means the diameter of the lens. Okay? Okay. Let's come to the next one. So this will be your homework for today. That is, you will make notes of the topic. That is, you will write the definitions of all the terms that we have discussed. Secondly, you will read the page numbers 176 to 177. You will complete this. You will underline all the definitions in these page numbers, that is 176 to 177. Okay, dear students? Use blue sketch pen to highlight your definitions to all your important points, the headings, right? Then only your homework is complete. So enjoy your day. Goodbye, everyone.